What is it that keeps a relationship together? What are the ingredients that you need to have a successful relationship? And when you're looking for a partner, what is it that you look for most? Compatibility? Or is it the chemistry that attracts you and keeps you together? Can you have one without the other? And where does the foundation get built on? Do you need to have that chemistry in order to want to get to know somebody? My name's Luann Ward. I am a dating and relationship strategist for over 25 years. It's quite a common topic of conversation that comes up for somebody in the dating and relationship sector. So you'll have people that will say, I've fallen out of love with my partner, I love them, but I'm no longer attracted to them. And in the dating world, when you're looking for a mate, I've had a matchmaking firm for nearly 3 decades, and the feedback that we collect every single day of people identifying that they've met this person that ticks all of their boxes, but there just isn't that chemistry. So what is it that's most important? So I think it's wise to first of all start by talking about your search image. Okay, so what we search for in a partner and what you would potentially look for in your subconscious checklist. There isn't a lot of difference between men and women. And I know a lot of dating coaches will say, hey, this is dating advice for women and this is dating advice for men. But essentially, men and women don't think that differently when it comes to what they're looking for in a partner. So first of all, you want the attraction. You want somebody that you can be attracted to, because that's where the chemistry sort of starts. So the number one thing you're going to look for is, am I attracted to this person? Number two, do they have goals? Do they have some sort of ambition? And ambition doesn't necessarily mean financial ambition. Ambition could just mean that they have things that they're striving towards. Somebody that has some sort of ambition. Number three, intelligence. Having an intelligent conversation, someone that you can talk to, that's knowledgeable, that opens you up mentally. So intelligence is on the list and it's important. Something else that you would look for is how resourceful somebody is, their ability to support themselves, their ability to earn income either now or in the future. So the fifth thing that you would consider is somebody that wants you, that wants to be in a relationship, that has that desire to want a relationship. And what family means to you might mean something different to somebody else. But if you've already had kids, that somebody who's going to accept your kids, or somebody that wants to have children and family in the future. So that will be an important component of your search criteria. So if there's attraction and they have ambition and there's someone that has that get up and go, hasn't got up and gone, someone that's intelligent that you can talk to, that's mentally compatible to you, someone that is resourceful and they know how to manage their own money, they have the potential to earn. You're not taking on someone that has a whole pile of debt and have to support them, someone who has a similar desire for the relationship, someone who wants a relationship, who wants you, who wants to experience that family connection with you. You would then want to see if they can fit into your social circles. And if they fit into your social circles and they have a pleasing personality and they're able to communicate with your friends, you're also going to want to look at, are they inspired? Do they have something that inspires them? Do they have some purpose in their life? Do they have anything that they're inspired by? Because somebody that's just going through the motions in life and sits around and watches Netflix all day isn't that inspiring to be with. So when you meet someone that has empowerment in all those 7 areas, they become a highly attractive proposition for you. Men and women both desire an empowered partner. Don't kid yourself that just because you're a beautiful woman or just because you're a handsome man or that you're a rich man, that a woman's only going to be impressed with your money or a man's only going to be impressed with your beauty. Both men and women want someone that's empowered in those areas, because if you're not empowered in one of those areas, someone will come along and overpower you. So when you meet somebody, you've got to check in with yourself and figure out, what is it that's on offer? What is it that you're bringing to the table? Where are your empowerments? Because you're going to seek a partner that has empowerment in areas of life that you don't have empowerment in. And then you're going to infatuate with them and put them above you. And when you do that, they're not going to see you as their equal. This is male and female. This is why I don't just give advice to one side. because there's plenty of very, very empowered females out there that can't find their equal match in a relationship. And really, that's what you're looking for here. If you have an expectation that you want someone that has all of these things and you're not bringing empowerment into the relationship in an equal manner, you're asking for too much. And the reality is that you're trying to date outside of your league. It is much better to try and find somebody that you're matched to. And you want to be able to banter with the person. You don't want to subordinate to a partner. You don't want to have somebody that's empowered in all these areas and you're the underdog and they're the overdog, because you'll end up resenting this person. So where you both start off and you're both equals and you start this life together and this relationship together and you get married and you have a family and you decide that one person is going to stay home and look after the kids, which often is the woman, and the man's going to keep going out and working. And I see this a lot. I've worked with a lot of couples. I've worked with people that have come out of relationships where one person's career has taken off and the other person has stayed and raised the family. And what happens is there becomes empowerment in different areas. So now you've got one partner that's really empowered in their career and doesn't see their mate as their equal anymore, doesn't see what they're doing as being as important as what they're doing. And so the marriage breaks down, because these people are now not compatible to each other anymore. Or are they? So in order to really have a successful relationship and have the chemistry and have the compatibility, it's very possible to have them both. But you have to ask yourself, what are you bringing to the table? And were you truly inspired? And when you are living your life and being inspired and you're on your own mission, you're more likely to be magnetic. You're more likely to attract people on that same level. Waiting around and not doing things that truly inspire you isn't going to attract the sort of person that you want, because you're trying to get something externally and bring it into your life. So when you meet somebody and you think, wow, this person's a really good catch, they've got everything I'm looking for, you're going to become needy, you're going to become clingy, and after a while they're not going to see you as an equal. It's better to find somebody that's not too far above you and that's not below you. Okay, somebody that's on par with you, someone that you can grow in a relationship together with, that you have that banter with, you have that backwards and forwards with, someone that can call you out on your behavior, someone that can prop you up, someone that's not too important to do that and you don't look down on and have to do that without getting it back. How do you really attract that mate that you want to have in your life? You've got to start being that person. I know that sounds like a cliche. You've got to mold yourself and do the things that really inspire you, not in order to attract a mate, but in order to have a fulfilling life. And once you are in that place, you'll automatically start attracting people. Learn how to stand in your own power, so you don't play the underdog with somebody and you don't infatuate with somebody. You bring the equal. It might be slightly different than what they're bringing, but you bring equal components into the relationship. So if you are in a relationship and you have found that over the years or over the time that the attraction's going, but the compatibility is still there and the desire to want to be in the relationship, there is a way that you can bring that attraction, that chemistry back into the relationship. So any questions that you have, connect with me. You can connect through my Facebook, through the links below. There's a lot of different links below. There's Instagram, there's Facebook, there's websites. So I will look forward to answering your questions and seeing you all again next week.